What's up, and welcome to Turtle Talk. This is my vlog talk show, and it's where I can talk about pretty much whatever's going on or whatever I've been doing, playing games, and watching anime is mostly what I've been talking about. So it's been a while since I've had Turtle Talk podcast. It's not a podcast. It's solo. I just haven't had time. I have not had much going on to talk about, so I haven't done one in a while. But I've been watching Ruroni Kenshin, which so I thought I'd mention that. I'm not very far in. I think. Oh man, I can look. It's a longer anime. It's 95 episodes, it looks like, and then three movies, and I'm probably 10-12 episodes in. So first thoughts on Ruroni Kenshin is it's one of those animes where, without trying to spoil anything, it's one of those animes where you follow a main character who doesn't want to do anything to harm anyone. Those to me are very frustrating, because I would just be like, they're trying to kill me, I'm gonna kill them back. Like, I'm very quick to just, the harsh judgment, the auto go-to revenge. It's just in my nature, I guess. So, watching those kind of animes, it's like they have their reason. In a lot of the animes like this, they have a reason to turn away from a background, a past where they used to kill, or they're just the total soft-hearted character that doesn't kill. And so Ruroni Kenshin's one of those, so if those frustrate you like me, it might be hard to watch, which I like it, because it does have the it's a Japanese anime, so they have the fight scenes, and they have the drama and stuff in it, and I think Ruroni Kenshin has a few of the characters that you're like, I like this character, and then it's probably later, I think it's gonna have some of them I'm just like, oh, like stereotypical characters do sometimes, but sometimes they're great, because they're like either the good comedy relief you need, or they're either the love line character that you need that person in there, so the main character has drama or passion or something to work towards or go after to better himself for. Not saying that any of that's in Ruroni Kenshin. I don't know yet. I'm not far enough in it. So, been watching that. Been watching Bleach. 175 episodes into Bleach right now, this time around. So, it's all stuff I've seen before. I'm almost to where I haven't watched, somewhere in the 200 and something, 210, 215, somewhere in there I stopped watching, waiting for the English dub to catch up. So, now that those are out to, I think, 290, probably almost 300 by now, as I started rewatching it, it was at 291 or 2, so it's probably almost 200 or 300 in that area that's out in dub for Bleach. So, yeah, I've been watching that. Watched Iron Man 3 for the second time, without saying anything. No spoilers for that, for sure, because it's still in theaters. So, what I can say about Iron Man 3 is you should watch it. Like, if you have any interest in any of the comic book movies, if you have any interest in the Avengers, anything, like, I will say Marvel has a way of making those movies awesome. Like, I know I have a lot of the friends that are really into Batman, and like that. There's a lot of true hardcore Batman fans that are just like, Batman's the best, and the last Batman movie was good. But man, Iron Man, like, it's a different level of like action and excitement. So, and I just think that they're doing a lot better than, if you know me, the X-Men 1, 2, and 3, the third movie was like, why? Someday we'll talk about that completely, but I just don't know where where they're going. But the X-Men movies will just touch on the like aesthetics and stuff of that. And it back then, I mean, that's Marvel stuff, but it was not Marvel Studios making the movies. So there just wasn't as much like we're gonna go out there and make like a universe. They were not doing that in the like X-Men 1, 2, and 3 era. Wolverine and Origins and X-Men First Class, I think, branched more towards like the Avengers universe coming into existence in the movie scenes, and a world that is more acceptable to even the non-comic book fans. Like it's taken off a lot in the last couple years that the movies based on comic books are very popular. I mean, bringing people out of the woodworks to become nerds that are just like, oh man, these are my favorite. And some of these people, you're like, did you ever really read or learn anything about these comic book characters? And I enjoy that there is more people to talk to about this kind of stuff. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I think Iron Man is one of those, probably really, the movie, Robert Downey Jr. is a great actor, so I think the movies are like a great like intro to and a hooking fact. Like we took someone to the movies with us, and they hadn't seen 1 and 2, and so at the end it's like, did you like it? And they're like, that was pretty good. So now they're gonna have to go see 1 and 2 probably. So Iron Man's one of those really catchy like beginner nerd geek movies if you want to get into comics and stuff. So I wish this thing would just stay on. My timer is not agreeing. Wants to stay on for like 2 minutes, and then I have to touch the screen on my phone. So, anyways, yeah, I've been watching Ruroni, been watching Bleach, went and rewatched Iron Man because some friends wanted to go. I had already seen it, but it's Iron Man 3, man. It's a good movie. I wanted to go see it again. Even it hadn't been that long. It's been out 3 weeks. I seen it the first week it was out, like the first Monday after it came out. So, yeah. So been doing that. Video games I've been playing. League of Legends. Like especially since they released the ARAM changes, so you can queue up for the ARAM and not have to go find custom games. That has been amazing. I keep like going out of the camera spot. I can't say enough about the way they changed ARAM to where it's a queue now. How good that's been. How it's more enjoyable to queue for ARAM and know people aren't just going to dodge over and over and over again, because they can reroll. The reroll system, even though you have to like play a couple games to earn another one back, sometimes it's not bad. Like you earn them fast enough. If you're a true ARAM player, you're not re-rolling every game. And like me, like if I get a champion, I'm like, I like this champion, even if it's not the best ARAM, I'm gonna play it over the chance of getting like a melee tank Udyr character that I just like don't want to play in ARAM. So yeah, I think the change in the way the system works, and then you can still swap with people, and some people will swap because they're gonna re-roll anyways and they don't care. That's nice. Sometimes you can re-roll with some, or re-roll. Even if you trade with someone, you can re-roll afterwards if you really decide you don't want to play that champion, or they change to someone else, or someone else changes and you need a different role, or you have too much AP or whatever. That's been good. So been playing that. Haven't been playing much else League of Legends wise. Pretty much a couple ranked games. That one ranked game went really good. I went like 28 and 10 or 28 and 11, something like that. It was pretty good. And then another game that was like someone left and someone was mad at their last team, and just discouraging to play with those people, and then not be able to win that game just because people were in the wrong mindset or the wrong mood, and it's like you can't do anything, it's already too late. So been doing that. I played, let me look at Steam. I got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I've been playing a little bit of that. The controller I have is a, I don't have any buttons on it, is a Logitech, and it's not... Can I get it in focus? Somewhere in there. I'm trying to get it to not glare. It's a Logitech. And so it's got... You can see the D-pad, or the thumb pads on it are like squared. If you can see. Yeah, you can kind of see it. They're squared instead of like perfectly round. And so it's not the best controller. I need to actually get like a 360 or PlayStation controller. And when I do, then I'll be able to play a lot more of the games where you need a controller like that. My screen is lagging. I don't know. We'll see if that shows up in the video, probably. But yeah, so I've been playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, and it would be better if I had a better controller. That's one thing I can say. Some people say that it's better with the keyboard and mouse. I think there's just so many buttons, and I'm not used to playing driving games keyboard and mouse. I'm really not. Like well, Burnout Paradise was probably one I've played with a keyboard and mouse. But then before that, it's probably been Need for Speed on like GameCube. I don't remember if it was Hot Pursuit or which one was on, which one I have. And then Burnout on PlayStation 2, back when some friends had that, and I think Xbox or PlayStation 3, I played a Burnout game that I really liked too. I talked one of my friends into getting. What else? So, yeah, not much to say about Need for Speed. It's been out for quite a while, I think, even in the PC version. So, if you want to check that game out, I got it on sale for like $5 or something. I had some Steam cash still from when I got Black Ops DLC from one of the $20 cards that I got somewhere. So I had like $5 on there, and it was like $4.99. I was like, I might as well spend it, you know. So got Need for Speed, played a bit of that. Been playing a little bit of Black Ops 2. I need to get the newest DLC, and I just don't know if I want to. Like, it's like, why $15, man, for 4 maps? Like, Counter-Strike and older games, you used to just, like, get maps for free. Like, you didn't, like, I made maps, I never got paid for them. And what, like, on Counter-Strike Source, you would have all these great community maps, and then Black Ops and Call of Duty games, they're just like, no, we're not gonna let you have community. We're gonna force you to buy this, and then you're gonna do it anyways because you want to play, because that's what everyone else is playing or your friends are playing. It sucks. I don't like it. DLC, I'm not a big fan of. So, and I normally don't have the money to get it anyways. So, been waiting to. I don't know. I need to ask some of my friends on Steam if the new maps are even worth it. I think at some point they should just grandfather them to you. I don't think that's the right way to use grandfather. I don't know. That's not quite right. They should just like gift them to anyone that has the game at some point, so that everyone can play together. I think the map packs in Call of Duty, the worst thing about them is that the map packs divide the community in kind of a weird way, to where, like, especially, I mean, Black Ops 2 might have a really big community for Xbox, but for PC, I go on sometimes and there's only like 5,000 or 10,000 people playing. And some of you say that's a lot, but when you play games like World of Warcraft that has, 12 million subscribers, and you have thousands of people on every server, and a lot of servers open all day. I mean, this is back in the day, back in the good old days of WoW. This isn't like today. I don't know what the numbers are like today. I haven't been on WoW in a long time, but so you play on like a high pop WoW server, and you're like, yeah, there's tons of stuff to do. There's raids and there's whatever, and then you get like a free transfer offered from Blizzard instead of paying $25 to transfer to a server, and you go to a server that's low pop. Biggest mistake I think probably that me and some of my friends ever made was just we went from a populated server that had, not to mention, like, the populated server had celebrities playing on it. It had Mia Rose. It had I think, who were some of the other people? There was some bigger names, like just celebrities that actually played on that server, and it was like, That's why we played on that server in the first place. And then we were like, oh, free transfer, because the queues were like 2,000 a night. Like when you're trying to get on for a raid, and you're like 2 hours waiting for people to get through. So we took that free transfer, and then we went to this dead server, and we were like, yeah, we've got gear, we're awesome. And then we were like, we can't find a group, a guild, anything. It was terrible. So I think Black Ops, back to what the point was. Black Ops DLCs, instead of like letting everyone play whatever map they enjoy, and I think Call of Duty games, the way they make their lobby and like game, like how you connect, you don't server browse like Counter-Strike Source. You could be like, I want to play 24/7 Office, and you could do that because there was someone at a server that was 24/7 Office. Call of Duty has these playlist things that you go in, and it's like you can play like hardcore, or you can play normal, or you can play party games. And then like if you go into hardcore, you can play deathmatch, or you can play kill confirmed. And you used to be able to play, what was the capture the flag and something else. Capture the flag's not there anymore. Now it's domination, and then there's like 4 things in hardcore. And I like hardcore better than the normal Call of Duty style game, because it's like one hit kills, and some guns are just better that way. So like pistols, you can kill a lot better in hardcore with pistols than you could in other modes. Some things, snipers I would say, and crossbows are better in normal modes. But so like depending on what you want to play with or what you want to play, like you can choose if you want to do that. But for a long time they didn't have domination for hardcore. Now they do. But why? Why wasn't it an option? Why couldn't you just make a game, and then friends could, or people could just find it? You couldn't, like, no one would ever find it. You'd be in there with like you and one friend if you had one friend on, and then no one would ever join the game. So I don't like the way they've done that. And then the maps, like, it gives you like 2 choices or vote random, and then sometimes it goes like the same maps over and over again, and everyone votes for the ones that they like. But then sometimes there's some maps you just really never get to see that way, and I don't know. When the boat map comes up, whatever it's called, or like Nuketown comes up in the vote, everyone votes Nuketown. Like that's like it's like bam, 6 votes, and you're just like, guess we're going to Nuketown. And then if it comes up again, bam, we're going to Nuketown again. And if it comes up again, it says you can't even vote for it. It's like, no more, you can't vote for this again because you already been to it twice. It's like, it's not a very good voting system. It's lacking something. Like at least Counter-Strike Source, when a game ended and it was like, this is modded. This wasn't like the original game for Counter-Strike Source. It was like servers would have their like mini mods or whatever, like voting mods and stuff like that would make the game keep going or go to the next map or help pick them out. So they would have mods that you voted, press 1 through 8 for this map, this map, this map. If you want Dust, if you want Office. And not only would it have the default maps, but then if you had like a gun game server and you had different maps, then you could do gun game, aim shoddy, or you could do whatever. Those different maps you could have added to that list, and it would give you, I want to say, like, out of, say you had 100 maps, it would give you 8 or 10 to vote one time, and then it'd give you 10 or 8 the next time, every time a game ended. Why? And in Counter-Strike, it also did it in the game at the end, like right after someone won, so then it would just load to the next map. Call of Duty goes to the lobby, and you sit in the lobby, and you lose people, and people are like bored and in and out. I don't know. It's different. It's definitely, I don't know. You would think that they would go back and learn from some of these other games that have done it well, but I don't know. There's just Call of Duty is their own monster, and they do things however they feel, and they don't take notes from nobody. They do it their own way, and you can't tell them that they're wrong. So, and if they put out a game every 9 months and we all buy it for $60, and then we buy another $60 in DLC, we're telling them that they're doing the right job. So I guess we're the idiots. But still, like, I have a lot of fun playing Black Ops, so I've been playing it. Almost max prestige, pretty close. So that's a lot of hours put in that game. Other than that, I've been playing. I got medieval chivalry, medieval warfare, which if you can get on a good server where you don't lag, but if like when I play at night and it's late, chivalry, man, I cannot play on anything with like 150 ping or something is like really bad. If I can get anything like in the 80s, I'm alright. Yeah, that game, like it's fun, but it's frustrating because I'm not good at it. Like I don't, maybe no one's good at it. I don't know. Maybe that's just the nature of the game. It's like it's a deathmatch game. You're running in, you're chopping people up with swords and axes, and there's a couple people with bows and arrows, and I think the crossbows like I I don't want to say it's weak. I think the reloading is so dumb. Like I wanted to play with the crossbow so bad, and I was like, this is a lot cooler than like the first shot. I was like, this is a lot cooler than the crossbow. And then I was like, reload. I was like, nope, this is not cool at all. But so that's balanced stuff. But that game's fun. Dang it, stay on phone. So yeah, I played a little bit more of that, and yeah, if I play too late at night, I can start putting these weird European servers or something that just I can't. I swing and it just doesn't register and I die, and that's over and over and over. So I got on some American server one night, and it was brutal. I was dominating people, and looking at their ping, it's like now they've got the 150 ping because they're playing on the wrong server. I can't win them all. Servers, man. That's the problem with gaming. Played Torchlight 2. I like Torchlight 2. It's fun. There's a lot of loot and run around and get stuff, and the story is pretty good. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna say like I like it. I think it's simple and it's there. It's not. I don't think it's anything over the top. I don't think it's anything like cinematic like Call of Duty games have like these like stories. It's like boom explosions and you're seeing so you're going to the movies to watch Call of Duty campaign. Torchlight is more of a hack and slash type action RPG, so you're running around, kill a bunch of stuff, and it kind of gives you some story with it. I mean, sometimes that's all you need. I don't need super advanced story. I don't need anything, bombs and blown up. But yeah, so Torchlight 2. Let's see, last thing on here for my last 5 played games on Steam is Archblade. That was like a weird fighting game, and it was in like beta last time I played it, so it might be out now. Not sure. But it was like a weird fighting style, like I don't know, it had like melee, but then it had some characters, like there was one character that was like a sniper rifle that could just stand back and shoot at people, and everyone had different I think it's based off of manga or something. So it's based off some kind of storybook, novel, something, and then it has characters that are all out of the book, novel, manga, whatever it is, and they have their own different unique abilities, which it's cool. It looks pretty fun, but beta, or I think it was beta weekend or the first week it opened up that I was playing, so there wasn't a lot of people playing it. Some people were playing it. I should probably check that one out again. It was kind of fun. It was like a cool concept, and I like it. I liked what I played of it. Was like for free. I think it's meant to be free to play with like skins you can buy to pay for their business model. So that's cool. I like anything that takes the League of Legends model as like the best free to play, like buy skins not power model. So any game that's doing that right now is doing it right. Any game that is forcing you to buy maps is a jerk, but what else can you say? We still do it. So yeah, that's what I've been playing. What else has been going on? There's so many movies out right now. Star Trek movie that I want to go see. The Fast and Furious 6 is in the theater. There's so many movies in the theater. People were like well, the line, we were going for Iron Man 3, so we knew it was like not going to be that busy for Iron Man, and it was still full. Even last night, I mean, the movie's been out for like 3 weeks, or in the theater for like 3 weeks, and we went on a Friday, which was our mistake. But man, there's people for Fast and Furious, The Hangover, the Star Trek. I mean, the line was crazy just to get tickets, and then there was another line that was just like waiting to watch. Which one came out last night? Hangover? Must have been The Hangover. So yeah, people were in line for that. Which I think it came out at midnight the night before, but even then, it's like the first day is crazy. So yeah, and then Star Trek was the Friday before, yeah. And our Star Trek, Hangover, Fast and Furious might have been last night too. I don't know, man. There's so many movies. There's other movies like Great Gatsby that I need to see, and I don't like so many things. Don't have the time for it, but yeah. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I think I need to work on some stuff for the YouTube channel. Needs a whatever the new top of the channel thing is, header banner thing. The way they changed it, so the new channels, like, they're forcing you to go to it within like 11 more days, I think, from now. So maybe 10 days from now. I don't know. I saw that last night. I don't remember if it was 12 or 11. So soon. By the time this is up, it'll be soon. And so yeah, need to get the new banner with the show logo or some kind of logo on it. And that'll be probably what I do for the rest of the day. So a little bit of Photoshop stuff. Nothing too important, but hope you guys are having a good week, good month, good day. Hope you guys are enjoying whatever shows and games you're playing, watching, playing, and you know, I'm gonna try and get some more of these up as stuff goes on. We'll see. I need to get into like a schedule where I do at least one a week. You know, every Saturday or something. As Saturday is normally a good day because I'm up and doing stuff. So yeah, I need my friends and people to motivate me and tell me to do stuff on here and get it going. But there's not a lot of you that are watching this, and not a lot of you that are telling me that you want to watch more. So you need to motivate me. You need to act excited, like you want to see the show. So anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. It's been almost 28 minutes. So hope you guys are having a great time and everything's going well for everybody. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great week. Bye bye.